chance for LAFC, and it's in! This is clockwork football! Oh, what a save! ¡Qué clase de jugador! You will not see a better goal! Come on! What a beauty!
Hello everybody, welcome once again into LAFC Goal Rush. I am Max Brados. This is where we're getting ready for the 2019 season. It's going to be here real soon. And here on LAFC Goal Rush, to get you ready, we look back at some of the best from the inaugural season for the team. And on this program thus far, we have looked at the best goals, the top 5 goals, the top 5 assists, and even the top 5 set pieces. Here today, we're going to flip the field, and look what's happening at the other end, defensively. And if you hear Bob Bradley enough, one of the things he says, everybody helps on the defensive effort. And you will see that come to view here in LAFC Goal Rush with our top 5 saves of the year. And I know what you're thinking. This is going to be Tyler Miller intensive. Well, that would be incorrect because everyone was able to help out along the season, including Walker Zimmerman, back in the fold for 2019. It's going to be his first full season with the club after he started 2018 injury. He had some big plays, scored some goals, and he prevented this one from going back in the back of the net on May the 9th against Minnesota United.
Soledad. It's going, Ibarra, he's got it around Miller, and how about Walker Zimmerman? That looked like it was on its way in, and Tyler Miller there to say thanks.
One of the things that Miller has said is he loves, once he's beat, turning his head and seeing his defense there. And once again, Miller has to turn around, Zimmerman making that phenomenal play.
Extra points for bravery, knowing that post was in his blind spot. And Zimmerman said, I don't care, I'm making this play.
We celebrate LAFC's attack, but they were a good defensive team, especially at home, amongst the leaders in goals against, just 15 top 5 average there in Major League Soccer. And Walker Zimmerman, a big part. You know what I love about that play? The courage he shows, because, you know, that post is coming into view, and he was ready to hit it, but he got the ball out first. He's a tough dude, there's no doubt about it. So a defender comes in at number 5. Another defender will come in at number 4, Laurent Ciman. Right place, right time. The general able to get on our list. He's made a lot of appearances on our list thus far. Here he is, top 5 saves, number 4 against FC Dallas.
Lofting the ball in, looking for Mosquera on the turn. Mosquera could be for Dallas! Oh. Simon, goal line clearance! Fantastic from the captain, always aware. Good stuff from Mosquera, though.
Tyler Miller does a good job coming out and shortening his angle, and then Laurent Ciman firing in all cylinders, the defender.
Another heady play by a defender as we look at what LAFC was able to do at home. Just one loss, only New York City FC could match that with a loss at home. And when you look at a game like FC Dallas, that was a 1-1 result with not that intervention from Laurent Ciman. That's a loss. So they were able to avoid those losses during the season. Case in point there early on back in May. All right, now number 3. You knew Tyler Miller was going to make an appearance. He had some fantastic moments, and this was more of a fantastic game. Who could forget? Season opener way back in March 2018 up in Seattle. Cold, it was wet. The field was slick, and Tyler Miller comes in at number 3 for his performance against the Sounders here on Goal Rush.
LAFC, the team from the City of Angels, spreads its wings for the very first time. Crosses up for grabs, and Nuhu! What a save from Tyler Miller.
So Nuhu's going to have opportunities to get forward.
Now the Wolf, and it's still up for grabs. Wingo! Well, Tyler Miller to the rescue again for LAFC. Corner kick delivered by Ladera. Oh, and Miller again. Great save to deny Roldan.
The save that sticks out to me the most is my save against Nuhu, where the ball came across the box and then he hit it with his left foot volley, and I was able to get down quick with my left hand, and that really gave me a vote of confidence for the rest of that game. To be able to record LAFC's first ever shutout was a tremendous honor, and I hope that our team is able to put together several more going forward, and at the end of the day, a shutout is a full team effort, and I think that game you really saw how much our team wanted it, as well as all the supporters that traveled and were well represented in Seattle for our first ever game.
Let's take a look at what Tyler Miller did in 2018, and the stat line, very impressive. He started 33 of the 34 games, 114 saves, a save percentage right there at the top, and he had 10 shutouts, which was 5th amongst goalkeepers in 2018. And what a moment that was. I'll never forget, I got to be there for that season opener to see it all unfold. It was nerve-wracking, and we were able to get the result by the very end of the game. And Tyler Miller, remember, this was a competition for the #1 jersey to start the season. He took it and he led it through the entire season, so much so now that he's with the U.S. national team to begin 2019. So that was a huge game against the Sounders, as was the #2, LAFC Seattle. This time here at Banc of California Stadium, it was the home opener. And who can forget Laurent Simon winning it? But a little bit earlier, Steven Beitashour with a huge save to keep it scoreless to that point. It comes up #2 on our list here on Goal Rush for top 5 saves. Here's #2.
This one, he comes out, he's got to get through a lot of people, and he just gets muscled out. And it's fortunate that Beitashour come in and back him up there.
On that clearance save, I kind of remember a bit of a cluster inside of our box. You know, I wasn't sure if Tyler was going to come get it out or someone was going to head it out. So naturally, I just kind of went into the goal to protect it, and you know, their guy kind of fell on the end of the loose ball, and thankfully I was in the right spot at the right time. And you know, at that moment, I'm just thinking, don't let someone score in Banc of California before we score there. So thankfully, I was able to help. We were able to, you know, he was able to preserve the shutout, and you know, we were able to score that first goal later in that match.
That was one of 10 clean sheets, and I know we've touched on it. You get a win instead of a tie, you get a tie instead of a loss, but clean sheets coming up big for LAFC. They were tied for 3rd in Major League Soccer, and there's a lot of optimism that defensively this team's going to be even more sound in 2019. My favorite part of the show, that's right, where we get to #1. For obvious reasons, this is very good. We reach the crescendo. And the man at #1 has been #1 on a previous LAFC Goal Rush. An unlikely #1, João Moutinho with a clearance off the line against Philadelphia. Courage at the premium. LAFC Goal Rush. Here's #1.
Oh, that one's at the far post. It's headed away by João Moutinho, and he gets a high five from Tyler Miller. Big time from the rookie.
Well, almost got caught out. It's Bedoya gets to this ball first. There's his run across the near post. It's going in towards the back post, and a player, João Moutinho, on the back post.
João Moutinho, congratulations. You did it. #1 on our list. Do you have a problem with that? I know we don't always agree, but what should have been #1? Did we forget something in the top 5? Well, tweet me, Bredos, ESPN, and we'll have that discourse, and maybe we'll redo this another time. But there it is, another end to LAFC Goal Rush 5 through 1. We have one more episode. You can binge watch all of these here on YouTube TV. We have one more episode, and it's highlighting our top 3 goal scorers from 2018. You know them, you love them. Carlos Vela, Adama Diomande, Diego Rossi. We're looking at the top 5 goals from our big 3 scoring threat. That's all the time we have. Been a pleasure to be with you here on LAFC Goal Rush. We'll see you next time. I'm Max Bredos. So long for then.